Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
To our Leicester City fairy tale, and this is with Brighton. I mean, with Leicester City, we're going to be playing Brighton very soon, as you all know, for match day 1. So match day 1 kicks off in 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds. So, heading into match day 1, there's going to be a big match day. We need to make a big impact on the very first day. Me as the manager and the team as the team, you know. Okay. So right now, we're first gonna head into the training and just complete it. So Iheanacho, Maddison, Delete, and Thibaut Courtois have all finished their training. They all upgrade by 1, except for Thibaut Courtois, whose progression is going to take some time considering how old he is. Nonetheless, that will not deter us because so apparently the OSM birthday event has began, so there's extreme progression, shorter timers, and a higher selling chance, by the way. So if you play OSM or love this game, now is the time to always be working hard with your staff, your players, and on those transfers to just, everything, the training, the staff, and the transfers, they'll be booming, and good thing we're out here doing the best that we can. Okay, so we're going to look at the data analyst first. So the data analyst, he's brought to us the official report, the data analyst's report for the match against Brighton and Hove Albion. So let's look at it. I'm not sure exactly what to expect, but okay. So apparently, so I don't know if Brighton is actually managed by a computer. So from what the analyst could apparently see, the manager instructed the players to use aggressive tackling, which is very bad in this situation because they'll probably get yellow cards and maybe a red. So that's good for us. And then he also succeeded in discovering their formation. So it looks like a 4-2-3-1. And they are not going to go on a training camp. So a training camp basically boosts the morale and it just says the entire team alight, okay? It can make your team turn from being like some Zoete Waregem in the Belgium League, which is facing the threat of relegation, to some Bayern Munich in COVID. I'm telling you. Anyway, so okay, so they're gonna be playing shooter and such. You know what? I don't really pay attention to the other opponent's tactics like that. But anyway, I just wanted to know who was on their team, but it doesn't seem like they're that strong. So they are 79 rated. That's really what you wanted to know. But their lineup would have been interesting to see, but that's not available. So anyway, looking at the lineup. So up top we have Iheanacho and Lionel Messi. They'll be leading us from the front. And then in midfield, we have James Maddison and Harvey Barnes, Wilfred Ndidi, and Mark O'Brighton. I will not be playing Sumare because Mark O'Brighton is specialized to work in that right midfield and he's a veteran. He's been there since, I have no idea, maybe at least 2015. Man, Mark O'Brighton has stayed with this team. He probably likes living in that city. Feels very secure there. Okay, then we have Thibaut Courtois, who'll be playing in goalkeeper for us. That's a big signing for our team. He has to make a big impact for this first match. We're expecting a clean sheet. And then we have Matthias Delete, who'll be in centre back, 92 rated centre half. Man, Matthias Delete, this guy ruined his career by going to Juventus, but at Leicester, his career will now be rejuvenated. Okay, so that is pretty. Let's look at this. Okay, so we need to ready up our specialist. So our captain has to be the team's undisputed leader, one of the best and most experienced players. And obviously, we're gonna go with Ricardo Pinocchio, not Ricardo Pereira. Rather, we're gonna go with Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is going to be our captain. Penalties is gonna be one of our best players. So that's gonna be Lionel Messi again. Free kicks, but Lionel Messi sometimes misses penalties. I'm telling you, for PSG, he misses them. That's very toxic. You don't like to see that happen. Our free kick taker will be a good quality midfielder or forward, which is going to be Lionel Messi again. If he misses a free kick, Lionel Messi. If he misses 3 free kicks in the first match, I'm making James Maddison the free kick taker. Corner kicks, obviously, James Maddison. James Maddison needs to shine, okay? Just shine a bit, okay? We can't let Lionel Messi take all the glory. Okay, so eventually when the match happens, this video would have fast forwarded by 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 30 seconds. And it'll probably be the early hours of tomorrow. But that's where the second component for this video come in. But recording this, a few hours before the actual match. So as you can see, Our keeper is 94, our defense is 84, midfield 83, and attack 88. The team as a whole 87 rated. If I use a calculator and calculate this average, what should I get? Let me calculate. Okay, 94 plus 84 plus 83 plus 88 divided by 4, it's 87. Okay, so this thing is actually like a proper average. It's not fake stuff like you can, like the kind of stuff you can get in FIFA. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so the stadium expansion is finally completed. Oh my god, wait. For me to expand the stadium, I need money. Okay, I need to transfer some money out of the bank, as you can see. Then I come back here and there's an expansion, but to make sure that we're still getting our interest, I put back money in the bank. Okay, so now we're gonna look at training again. Once the match happens, I will get Patson Daka to train so that we can sell him for a high price at the end of it all. Sumare, same fate. Justin, why hasn't he been sold yet? I'm just wondering. And Danny, what hasn't been sold yet? Let me see here. So, are there any negotiations? No. Okay, so speaking of updates in the transfer market, it seems that Lewandowski has made a move from Barcelona to Liverpool for $22.6 million. So desperate times by Liverpool. They look, they're going in for the long game, but now they're just making quick fire transfers because they haven't even sold Mohamed Salah yet. So that's pretty interesting something interesting to take note of. Okay, so we're gonna be looking to sell Sumare, so about $18.6 million, so we can bring in a big money midfielder. And Ayose Perez is going to be sold as well, hopefully for about $13.1 million. So that's our transfer list updated. And okay, so we're going to be ready for the match now. So as you know, we took our lineup. This is our lineup: Iheanacho, Messi, Maddison, Albrighton, Barnes, Ndidi, Timo Castagne, Matthias De Ligt, Kagla Soyuncu, Ricardo Pereira, and Thibaut Courtois. That's the official lineup for the match. And yeah, I think they're going to do well and present us well. So, and yeah, okay, and we're going to look at the press room. So I haven't actually looked at any newspapers yet, but let's look at them. Okay, so here's the thing. So apparently yesterday, okay, this is actually today, the news I just saw that I'd actually signed. So Lifika, oh wait, what? Leicester City has contracted Malin 99 as manager for this season. The amount of experience Malin 99 has is impressive. You see, I have amazing experience. The fans are expecting a great deal from Leicester City this season. Yes, we're going to qualify top 4 Champions League, boys. Even a top manager is only as good as his available squad, is what I emphasized. What? Okay, yeah, that is true in OSM though. At the first press conference of Leicester City, Maliland 999 made a good impression, especially when he spoke the legendary words, "I love OSM." You know what? This is like propaganda coming from the company which makes this game. That's quite interesting. Now, Arsenal has $1.2 million to spend on the purchase of new players this season. Positive response abounds following the news. How is that positive? $1.2 million can't even buy the worst player on my team. The news had it right, is a terrible journalist. Oh my god. So Caicedo seems to have a great future team at Brighton. Who is Caicedo? Okay, you know what? I won't question this. Southampton don't have a manager. What is happening in the news? Man United is sold out. You know what? Hopefully Man United win, okay? Yeah, Man City will start on the back foot, so that will be a good thing for us. This is dangerous. Nottingham Forest season with $800,000 million. Wait, what? $800,000, like 0.8 million. You know what? I feel like this press is running out of things to talk about. Okay, but anyway, that was the pre-match preview. So enjoy the match. You should tune in for the match, boys. Tune in for the match. It's not going to be in this video. It's going to be in the next video. And tune in for the actual match. Enjoy the match. Thank you for watching. Adios. That is to say, goodbye.